I'm here looking at a parcel of land that's about to be listed on the multiple listing service for about $7,000. This is the road, of course, that it's facing or fronting. There are no power poles here, but this is an area that would be conducive to wind and solar power. Interesting piece of property. It's brown Pahoehoe. It's a bit more fragile than the blue rock, they call it. This is a rather windy day for some reason, and you may have a little difficulty hearing my voice, but please bear with me and I'll give you a short tour. This lot is about 70 feet wide and about 623 feet long. Better known as a spaghetti lot here in Ocean View subdivision and on the Big Island of Hawaii in the Ka'u district, not too far from South Point. Ooh. Looks like we've got a bit of a lava tube going in there. Huh. Yeah, I don't know that you'll be able to see much. It's just quite a cavern in there, though. This brown Pahoehoe tends to have lava tubes on it. Maybe a little more prevalent than some other varieties of lava. Now, I'm not absolutely certain that's on the property, but it's pretty close to it. It's difficult when a property is 70 feet wide when you're walking back 500 or 600 feet to stay right on the property unless you're using a compass or some sort of satellite navigational device. Not too much in the way of neighbors around here. It's just pretty isolated at the moment. All kinds of swirly looking lava. Looks like somebody's been pulling taffy a long time ago and just let it harden. It's quite an interesting, actually quite fascinating area to be. You can see the vegetation is not as robust in some areas up here in Ocean View, but what that does is give you a little more opportunity for a view if you decide to build. Some people like the wide open spaces more than they like to be hemmed in with trees. Lots and lots of interesting rock formations. You can see how the lava breaks off. There's cavities underneath some of this. Of course, farther down you may have what they call blue rock. It just depends on what the volcano was doing at the time as to what gets deposited. There are layers of lava and then dirt and then more lava over the dirt, and cavernous areas. The whole island is kind of like a big sponge. There is an aquifer down at sea level because the salt water penetrates into the island, but the salt water gets pushed out towards the ocean and down a bit by the lighter fresh water that percolates down through the fissures in the lava and the lava tubes. So the lava gets, or the water gets displaced, the salt water does, that is. So they have what is known as a freshwater lens floating on top of the salt water down deep in the earth in the porous lava underneath the island. Looks like we've got another lava tube over here, and again, I can't be certain that I'm on the property. There's really not very many pins to see out here. If a person was going to purchase the property, they would need to have a surveyor check things out and make sure everything is where you want it to be. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized lava tube. This is a collapsed lava tube, and you can see the opening down there to one part of the cavity, and then over there it's kind of been caved in, so I don't know if a person could get down into that lava tube or not. Maybe if you excavated some rock. Interesting to look at, though. Well, I'm going to pan one more time, and then this is the end of this little clip.